Hi English Lagoon! Today we are learning 5 idioms that we actually use in American dialogue. These 5 idioms I have probably used personally in the last couple months. I think a lot of times I see idioms online and they're correct, but they are outdated. We don't use them anymore. These 5 are commonly used in American dialogue every day, and we are going to review them today with some definitions and examples. Here we go. Number 1, call it a day. Have you ever worked a really long day and at the end of the day you are done, you don't want to work anymore? That's when we say, call it a day. For example, we have been editing this video for hours. Let's call it a day and finish tomorrow. Here's another example. I'm really tired from working outside. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll see you tomorrow. A way to remember call it a day is think of your to-do list for the whole day, and at the end, you call it a day. Now, I feel like this next one is an inside joke for most Americans. Living the dream. A lot of times this happens in conversation. Hey, John, how you doing? Oh, I'm living the dream. So this could either mean I'm living my dream, like my perfect life, my dream vacation. Every day is a great day, the weather is beautiful, but we also say it sarcastically. Maybe work is really busy, you're really stressed, but you don't want to say that to somebody else. You don't want to tell them, I'm having a bad day, so you say sarcastically, I'm living the dream. And once you respond with that, usually people can get a feel for how your day is going. Everybody knows this term, living the dream. Here are 2 examples. I get paid to travel. Oh, I'm living the dream. 2-hour commute and spilled my coffee. Yep, living the dream. A way to remember this idiom is think of your perfect dream life. If you're living it, you're living the dream. The next one is jump on the bandwagon. We use this a lot with sports, or we use it a lot with musicians. Jumping on the bandwagon means to start liking something because everybody else is. Or it means to follow a trend. Now, I have been a Kansas City Chiefs football fan since I was a little girl, but lately they have started doing really well and winning Super Bowls, and so everyone asks if I'm a bandwagon fan. Or in other words, do I like them because they are winning? No, I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm not a bandwagon fan. I have been a lifelong fan of the Chiefs, but I'm glad they're doing well. Here's another example. Everyone's using AI, but I just can't jump on that bandwagon. Okay, here's a way to remember jump on the bandwagon. All these people are so happy and having so much fun, and this guy wants to join, so he's gonna join them and jump on the bandwagon. Love it. Number 4 is think outside the box. To think outside the box means to use a new or creative way of thinking, something that is not normal or not traditional. An example sentence, our project needs something fresh. We need to think outside the box. Another example, we've used this idea so many times before. We need to think outside the box and come up with something new. Now, a lot of times in job interviews, they want to ask you questions to get you to think outside the box. Now, a lot of times at work, your boss or higher ups want you to think outside the box. Can you think of a time at work where you had to think outside the box and maybe you were rewarded? Let me know. Pull yourself together. Pull it together. This is something that I say to my brain or myself a lot during the day. To pull yourself together means to calm down and regain focus. Obviously, life is sometimes overwhelming, work is stressful, people are stressful, or you just wake up stressed out. This is where we use the idiom pull yourself together or pull it together. I also coach volleyball, and volleyball is a very tough mental sport. So a lot of times it is a stressful situation and our athletes or our players need to pull themselves together. Here's an example sentence. I know you're nervous, but pull yourself together. You got this. Another example sentence. I'm about to go skydiving. I'm already in the plane. I gotta pull myself together and jump off the plane. Definitely a non-conventional situation there. And here is my visual representation of pull yourself together. At the top, he is freaking out. He is stressed. All his thoughts are everywhere. But in the second photo, he pulls himself together and he is much more calm. Okay, thank you for sticking around. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you get to use these 5 idioms. Remember, they are common in American English, so try them out the next time you speak to somebody who is using American English. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.